So I found time to get up into your green screen room. Great. You know, back in the den properly. That's nice. Hey guys, how you doing? My name is CODENAMEBIGBEAR, or Stuart if you want to call me by my first name. Welcome to the Bear's Den. We're finally back, which is really, really nice. So, the last, few months, whatever, I've not really had time to play any video games. I did a review of Hades. I played that for about 6 hours total. I absolutely love that game. It's an incredible game. And I've not got very far in it, and I'm going to be playing it as much as I can, but haven't had much time. I played Psychonauts 2, which is a game everybody should play. You don't need to play the first one, you don't need to play the VR version. It does a recap, tells you all the story about it, and the game is that good at just kind of getting you into it. Yeah, I'd fully recommend that game as well. But that's not really what I'm here to talk about. Today, what I'm talking about is a strange little obsession I've had at the moment, where I've kind of been watching game dev diaries, essentially. Ben Yahtzee was one of them. He made 12 games in 12 months, and one of those games has inspired me to think about making a film. Just, yeah, that kind of thing happens to me all the time. I'm going to make a film. I'll write it down. I get obsessed with one thing and I move on to the next. I never actually finish a project. But this one idea that I've had, I've been watching another guy called, he made a game called Pinstripe, and he's kind of been just talking about, like, you know, how he got into making video games and stuff like that as well. I can't remember his name, Thomas Brook or something like that. Not sure. Either way, it's got me kind of interested in the idea of making a video game, and I've really thought about what kind of video game I should make. And this is basically me announcing that I'm going to be making a video game. Not like the one I made previously, which was the Dead Strange Vibes or Sinister Vibrations, that's the one. Sinister Vibrations, which was a film that myself and Nick Box, who actually made the game itself, we actually made a film 7-8 years ago. Don't know. Long time ago, anyways, put it that way. 7-8 years ago, and we kind of never really finished it. And then it got finished, and then Nick got bored and made an FMV out of it, which was very, very cool, very surprising. And the best thing about that is it got banned on Steam. Yeah, if you want to check them out, it's on itch.io, so have a look. I've got the link down below. There's a few FMV games down there and a few other games. Yeah, they're a couple of quid each. I'll support the guy. He's trying to make these games as regularly as he possibly can. So it'd be a good idea, at least, anyway. And, you know, again, like, oh, sweet, I made a game, I did a whole video about it, and, you know, went into the backstory of how the film actually came about, blah, blah, blah. So the link is also down below for that one as well. And I was out of the den in that one. I was walking around a park, actually. I was on the way home from work. Anyway, so like I said, I've been watching these development diaries. And I don't know why I kind of even got onto it. But maybe because, you know, my friend Ben was inspired to adapt one of my films, Mycophobia, which is you're seeing on the screen now, into a cartoon. I'm not going to show you any artwork from that one. It's not my place to do that. He hasn't said I could do that at any point. But I'm also not giving you his whole name, so I'm not going to, you know, do anything about that way. But he's turning it into a cartoon, and it's going to take however long it takes. I'm very excited about that. You will see it once it's done here on this channel. And I was talking to him. I was looking at reviews of a certain game that I used to play as a kid, and I was like, why is this never really kind of come about? And he was like, why don't you just make it? I was like, oh. I don't know how to make a game. How would I even do that? So yeah, he had a good idea. Why didn't I just make the game that I wanted to see? And that kind of game is like a top-down ghost hunting game. It's almost like it's very reminiscent of the new Ghostbusters 2 NES game. So Nintendo Entertainment System way back when. The PAL version of Ghostbusters 2, essentially. The non-crap version that you see all the reviews for. It's a very cool game. It's very, very good. It's very, very simple, and I kind of wanted to adapt that idea, core idea, into something bigger. And I'll go into that at some point. But it's also got me a bit worried about, like, you know, art style. What kind of creatures to throw in there. You know, I don't really want to talk about that until I start playing the series, or I go into that in a bit more detail. But just for one thing, very proud of this little bit of pixel art. So, if you look here, we have my horned-eyed monster. He's very cool. I enjoyed him. I drew that myself. I'm not very good, but hey, drew it myself. Then I did a little bit of pixel art, and it kind of came to this blurry little mess. And then I did this, and I was really happy with this. It actually looks quite like him. So, you know, this is the kind of look I want to go for. Pixel art going in this game, but do I really want to go into that? Yeah, if you were to make a game, what kind of game would you want to see or make? Would it be a puzzle game, or would it be an action game? Mine is very much a top-down action game, not a top-down adventure, which I would love to do, like Zelda type thing, but I want to do like a little adventure arcade style game. You know, something you can just kind of, it's a level, blast through the level, next level, blast through the level, boss, next level. No major story, no major challenges, just kind of like, just have a bit of fun with this game. And then obviously as I go on, I'd put more things into it. But and the main thing I've been looking at is make it as simple as possible. I'm going to start and try and build one level at a time. But what kind of game would you like to see? Would you, personally, if you were to make a game, I want a discussion in the comments below. If you were to make a game, what kind of game would you make? Because these kind of things are going to help motivate me, I guess, you know, to do this. I really want to make this happen. And that's a problem that I do have. I procrastinate, and then I also get distracted with another project, which is already started to happen. I've got this film idea that was inspired by a game by Ben Yahtzee that he made, which is The Life of Eric Zahn, which is an adaptation of the music of Eric Zahn, which is a H.P. Lovecraft story. And I want to make a film out of that story. And I can't stop thinking about that at the moment. Yeah, so I've written things down for that, and I'm getting obsessed with it right now. Whereas before I was obsessed with this game idea, and I need to focus on things. So I need to hear what you guys think about what kind of games you want to see. If you want to see an action game, what kind of action game do you want to see? Do you want to see sci-fi? Do you want to see history? Do you want to see like puzzles, like really big puzzles thrown in there, or do you just want to see a basic running around and shooting game? Yeah, and I love this kind of thing. Yeah, if you've never watched any kind of dev dives, I'd recommend going out and finding them on YouTube. They are good fun. At least when they are actually making a game and talking about the very game and show the game that they're making is quite good, but there's not many of them on there. So, you know, but essentially, you know, I'm going to be doing something like this. So we're starting a whole new series. Whether it's here on the Respawning channel, I don't know. It might be a separate page on YouTube, which I'll just link to, and I'll just mention it every time I'm here on a Bear's Den. It's a separate thing. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea how it's going to turn out. I have no idea how long I'm even going to stick with it, whether I'm actually going to do anything. So I don't know how to develop a game. Like, yeah, I've got Unity on my laptop, but I've not even looked at it yet. You know, I'm more terrified to learn something new than I am just to draw things out and go, haha, this could work, rather than actually go, huh, does it actually work? You know what I mean? So, you know, what advice would you give me for that? You know, that kind of thing. Again, I realise I'm not really talking about games, I'm just talking about my own self. It's like a little introduction-y thing to I'm making a game. And again, whether it happens or not, I don't know. I really, really don't. But I'm going to try. I'm going to do my best. And like I said, you've seen some of the artwork, or one piece of the artwork at least, and that's something I'm kind of looking at least. I've got to figure out how to transfer that in, and I have the patience to animate those as well. Hooray! Yeah. But anyway, I've rambled on quite a bit. So yeah, I'm making a game. There's a link below to my original video for Sinister Vibrations that I made before, which I mentioned earlier, with Nick Box, who created that game. There's going to be links to his itch.io down below as well, so you know, check them out. It'd be much appreciated. And yeah, well, basically, if you like this video, share it. Do your thing, get involved, you know, help me out a little bit. You know, if you like the idea of, you know, somebody just kind of going, screw it, I'm going to make a game, I'm going to learn something new, and I'm going to try it. This might be something that you're interested to you. But anyway, we have loads of videos. Well, at the moment, no. We have a video at least once a week, which is myself here on Respawning. The guys are, you know, they've got lives, obviously, there's only so much we can do. We are trying to produce more videos, so we have a deeper channel for everyone here at Respawning. So Mikey has just done a review for DLC for AC Valhalla, so Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Check that out, it's a really good little review. We're going to try and do more videos as much as we can, more reviews, that kind of thing as well. Our website's always got stuff on it as well. We've always got new articles, always got new stuff as well. So check out our website, that'll be a really great review. But stick with us, we are doing what we can. Time's a bit awkward and hard, and everything's kind of got a bit hectic since the country's kind of opened up again. People don't have as much time as they used to have because they're like, oh, I want to do things. So yeah, so please stick with us as much as you can. But other than that, guys, again, really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, share it, subscribe, do all those kind of things. Have a great day, and don't forget to be nice to each other.